So yeah, I just wanted to talk about Eternal Blessing, Pride, and why it's fine the way it is now. Because the builds I actually use Pride right now. It's like we basically have melee builds like Fizz Impale melee builds, Fizz Trapper crit, and I guess some Fizz dot stuff. But that Fizz dot stuff is not relevant to me because it's not. It's softcore builds and I don't have any interest in it, and I don't think it should matter when looking at this. But like for example, in this build, for example, like a classic Fizz Impale build, quote unquote melee build, if you don't have blessing, like you cannot use grace, right? So you're gonna have maim on your totems, and you're gonna have a second movement skill. So this is already like if you wanna use Eternal Blessing Pride, you're losing like two gem sockets, and these are gem sockets you don't even have. These would be maim and a movement skill, and these are important. So like you get free Pride, but you do not really get another aura you can use that's worth it. Like Flesh and Stone is 11%. That's kind of bad. Heal of Purity is kind of bad too because you have minions gets you killed, and it's still like only about 13%, I think, 12%, 14. I'm not sure exactly. It's very low. So whatever you gain from the extra aura, you lose it from not having maim in your setup, and you lose a movement skill. So basically, the only thing you really gain is grace, I guess, which is good, but is it OP? No. So I think this whole Eternal Blessing Pride thing is like blown out of proportion. Like this is not OP at all. This doesn't even make. This is not enough to make melee good, for example. Like yeah, you get free Pride. What do you gain? You lose damage. Well, actually, you lose more than just maim. You lose maim and you lose either War Banner or Dread Banner. Because if you're gonna use Graze and you also want to use the Defiance Banner, so yes, you'll gain defense, but you will lose damage. So in the end, and you lose mobility. So at the end of the day, Eternal Blessing Pride is still just a trade-off that you're making. You're losing damage and mobility to gain, well, evasion basically. So it is not. People saying this is a free Pride. It is not. It costs an additional 2 gem sockets, one for the blessing, one for the extra aura you want to fit, and you're losing damage. So while it looks on paper in a vacuum, it looks OP like wow, free Pride. It actually is not. It's actually not even enough to make melee good because of all the other problems we have. Like the damage is like way lower than any other, like all the other builds you can see played this league. So I know that GG has a plans to remove this and fix this. I don't think they should because of the builds that I play. If melee was better, if melee was good, if they actually did something to make melee more competitive. Again, I'm always talking about in a hardcore setting where you cannot just throw portals at stuff and have like subpar defenses and that's okay. In that scenario, then this is not a problem at all, and I don't think the game should be balanced around places where the quality of the build does not really impact like how well you're gonna do or not. So I'm aware that you can use this on Fizz Trapper still. I'm aware, but that's the only build really that I can think of. That's and even then, if you're playing if you're playing Fizz Traps, I'd rather just play Poison anyway. It's just better. I think even with Free Pride, Poison is still better than Fizz, pure Fizz. So yeah, that was my 2 cents on the Eternal Blessing free Pride, or quote unquote free Pride stuff. That is not actually free. And I want to make sure to get a message out there because I see a lot of comments about, um, oh, free Pride OP when in reality it is not. This is a trade off, and I think it should stay at least until they do something about the state of melee right now, which is, it's not very good to say the least. But yeah, that's all I have. That's my 2 cents on that.